Okay, people, now normally I wait and I put this in a big Forever News, but this is something that not only I'm sure a lot of you are highly anticipating, but also me personally, this is something where from time to time my personal, interest takes over and I'm like, okay, I just gotta talk about this ASAP because it has been confirmed that Vinland Saga Season 2 is coming. Let's read what was posted. But I'm so freaking hype. I am so hype. I just woke up to this news right now and I'm just like, yes, let's read.
No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done.
Vinland Saga anime gets second season. The English subtitled Vinland Saga second anniversary memorial movie announced on Wednesday that production on the second Vinland Saga anime season has been greenlit. Director Shuhei Yabuta and character designer Takahiko Abiru are returning for the second season. The anime's website also posted a new teaser visual, and I'm not even gonna lie, I'm looking at it bewildered because, mind you, I am an anime only when it comes to Vinland Saga. I haven't read the manga. I want to say I own like 2 of the omnibuses, and I've had them since way, I don't even know, 7-8 years ago, some crazy, very long time. So I'm looking at this right now and I'm imagining that has to be Thorfinn, and he looks a lot older and he's throwing, which that was so symbolic. That seems like that was the dagger that he threw and dropped at the end of season 1. And the art style looks somewhat different. It doesn't look like the art style, it still looks like Vinland Saga, so it's not like a completely radical departure, but it just looks slightly different. And it looks like, because this was 2 years ago now that we got Vinland Saga. We're in 2021, so it's been 2 years, and this even looks more updated than that. And Vinland Saga I always regard as a masterpiece. I look at Vinland Saga as that was a 10 out of 10 anime that was so underrated and overshadowed by Demon Slayer and the immense popularity that it had around that time because they came out at the same time. And it was such a shame because every week, both of them were awesome, don't get me wrong, but Vinland Saga was something a little bit different. Vinland Saga, when I would watch an episode, it would hit a little bit different, and that honestly capped my 2019 in a major way. So I've been waiting ever since. If y'all watch my Forever News episodes, that every time there's even a smidge of Vinland Saga Season 2 news, I'm all on it. But yeah, this visual just looks gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The background, Thorfinn, it looks amazing. And then it also says the website posted illustrations commemorating the news by creator Makoto Yukimura, director Shuhei Yabuta, and chief animation director / character designer Takahiko Abiru. And we see Vinland Saga Season 2 with some production art, and it looks fantastic. I want to say, what's that, the Prince, if I'm not mistaken, and then that's Thorfinn, and that looks like Thorfinn towards the end of season 1. And then we go down and it looks like this was somewhat of a time skip because that, if I'm not mistaken, that looks like Thorfinn older. I'm not sure if the short-haired, who the hell is the short-haired guy, and then the chick with the long hair, well, no, that's probably the Prince. I'm saying chick, but that's probably the Prince right there. But holy cow. And then another image, Vinland Saga 2. This looks so freaking good. And then just a little bit more in this article. It says Sentai Filmworks licensed the first television anime based on Makoto Yukimura's Vinland Saga manga for home video released this summer, and it describes the story. And in case you don't know about Vinland Saga, I'm going to tell you about it right now. It says, raised on tales of the legendary land of Vinland where warmth and plenty abound, young Thorfinn dreams of leaving behind the cold climate of Iceland and venturing into the great unknown. But when Viking sails appear on the horizon, the young boy is conscripted into a life of violence and brutality at the hands of merciless Viking Askeladd. Askeladd! With nothing left to him save revenge, Thorfinn swears vengeance against the man who slew his family, plunging headlong into a sprawling, blood-soaked coming-of-age epic that marches to the drums of war. The first anime season premiered in July 2019. Amazon Prime Video streamed the anime both in Japan and overseas. And oh my god, in case you don't know, this was done by Wit Studio. Wit Studio is the same people that did the first 3 seasons of Attack on Titan, so you know that it's in good hands, and it was in good hands. And oh my god, I ain't gonna lie, I'm so very hyped too of like, well, where the heck are we gonna go? Because season 1, it was kind of set in a certain way, and then now things are going to be massively different going into season 2, but there's just so much. There's Dorkel, there's the prince, there's Thorfinn. I ain't gonna lie. And also, I promised you guys if we got season 2 news, as soon as we do, I will be uploading. I had an old review of season 1 that I filmed way back at the end, and unfortunately due to circumstances I never got a chance to release, so I'm gonna edit it out, and probably by the end of next week you guys should have that old 2019 Vinland Saga review that I never released. I'm gonna get it done, but I'm just so ecstatic right now. This is probably, depending on when it drops, whether it be at the end of this year, beginning of next year, whenever, that's probably gonna be anime of the season, potentially year, potentially decade, depending on how good it is, because again, I am an anime only. I don't know how the manga is after that first season, but from what a lot of people had told me, even way back when, was that season 1 was almost essentially a prologue. So if that was a prologue and that was a masterpiece, then by golly, what the hell are we getting ourselves into with season 2 moving forward, and the adventures of Thorfinn, and again, an older Thorfinn, which that's going to be interesting as well to see his character and what it turns into. If he was like, you know, naive to a lot of things and just a hot-headed kid and everything, to see what he's like as a grown man compared to the troll of Jom, his pops and shit. Like, oh, this is a good day. My morning just started out a little bit better with this news, but I'm very curious what you guys think. If you're an anime only fan of Vinland Saga, what are your expectations for this upcoming season 2 with the announcement? Are you looking forward to anything in particular? It's gonna feel a little bit somber to a certain degree because a lot of things happened towards the end of season 1 that I don't know how we're gonna move forward from that, but we will, because Vinland Saga is so freaking good. If you're a manga reader of it, are you expecting anything in particular? And if you haven't checked it out at all, will you be checking it out? Again, I give it a very strong stamp of approval recommendation from me. It is that damn good. It is that damn good that, take my word, go watch it. Go watch season 1. You won't be disappointed. It is unfortunately an Amazon Prime exclusive, so if you're, you know, trying to find it anywhere, you might have a little bit of a difficult time, but it is absolutely worth it. And Sentai Filmworks, if you're in the West, will be releasing it on Blu-ray, so there's that. Like, yeah, it's worth it. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links, of course, in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace and woo, Vinland Saga season 2. I can't even believe it right now. Like, I thought we would get it, and there was big rumors about an announcement coming this month, and I was like, is it gonna be? Yeah, Vinland Saga season 2. Let's do it.